Magic have a break. Here's Hardaway. He'll hammer home on Ewing.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hello and good day, everyone. Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk some old school NBA basketball. Now, first things first, Penny Hardaway is not only one of my favorite players of all time, I think he's one of the greatest what-ifs in NBA history. And for the past couple of years, it was always so difficult to find clips of other players talking about Penny. It seemed like he didn't get too many flowers from other players. But fortunately, in the past couple of months, more and more players keep talking about Penny, which is the reason why we're going to cover Penny Hardaway, NBA legends explaining why Penny Hardaway was one of a kind. So don't switch off. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. Now the first player's opinion that we're going to take a look at is from Tim Hardaway. Back in the 1990s, we had two Hardaways, Penny and Tim. Tim was the killer crossover machine, and Penny was the magician with the basketball. And if you hear Tim talking about Penny, there was a lot of appreciation. Let's hear it.
You play the Magic in the first round, and there's a guy that shares your last name. This was probably one of the last years before, unfortunately, injuries started to hamper him. Shaq is gone. He's probably able to do whatever he wants. And I'm sure for you as a 6'1" guard, you might be looking around like there's guys now like him that are playing my position and can do some of the things that I can do, but they have
very athletic,
6'6" and very athletic. Just talk to us about Penny Hardaway and what you remember from that series.
So we let when he traded Mitch Richmond, I'm like, damn, we get Penny Hardaway. I'm looking at Penny at Memphis. I'm like, damn, okay.
He cold.
Woo! We gonna be rolling. We gonna be rolling. I can throw to him, let him do all this shit and all this and all that. Oh man. And then he said, no, we're gonna trade and get Chris Webber. I was like, okay, that's cool too. That's not bad either. I'm happy for Penny. Well deserved. He's going to get into the Hall of Fame this year. And if he did not get hurt, like he said, we'll be talking about him and Michael getting MVPs or who the scoring leader, this and that, because he was just that good.
Run TMC was a movement, but could you imagine if we had the Hardaway brothers as well?
Ooh, we would have been here for it in the town. We would have been here for it.
Yes.
I love C-Web. That's my dude. Webber was that guy that can knock down 15-footers, shoot threes here and there, had some shimmy to him. It would have worked. It just wouldn't still have worked as well as Shaq and Penny. Shaq and Penny were just Shaq and Penny.
On the parquet. Inside pivot.
I've never seen that.
I can't even figure out that move right there.
I gotta rewatch this real quick.
Off the right foot, a half spin.
Oh, the whole spin.
Off the right into a
Smitty into a step back.
But he used his opposite foot first.
It's so funny when you see a move as an athlete, you start doing the timing in your head about how it would go down.
Crossover, half spin.
He puts his back to the basket, 20 feet from the basket. He's basically posting up from the three-point line, and then he decides not to put his back to the basket, but do a step back and turn around and throw up a prayer with 2 seconds left on the clock.
I wonder what's the name of that move. Like, we got to call that something.
This is bad basketball. If my son saw this clip and said, I'm going to work on that move, I would say, sir, you're better off cutting off your left foot than working on this move. This is not something that anyone should ever attempt again. And you know what? I'm going to go on wax and say this. I've never seen anybody do this step back before.
You was coming up, like, who's the guys you watching outside of MJ? Because I know we all watched MJ, but some of them guys you, like, took to be like, man, I'm going to take that and put in my game.
Of course, Penny was my MJ.
Yeah.
And that Penny in his prime years, I don't even know if he really reached his prime years. His earlier years, he was so dominant.
Crazy.
He was so good, bro. Like,
Crazy.
so good.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy. How they fit in right away as soon as he got in.
Wow. Like he was
an
like
all-star right away.
He was like, wow.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Cerebral. You know what I'm saying? Just he had it all, bro. Can facilitate. I was like, ooh. So
and it looked good.
It looks so
everything looked too sweet.
It just looks, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Just look like damn, dog. Poetry in motion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was my favorite. That was my MJ.
With 4 All-Star and 2 first-team All-NBA selections, plus one of Nike's most popular ad campaigns ever, Penny Hardaway became one of the best and most popular players of his generation, playing alongside a young Shaquille O'Neal. But even in the midst of all that national acclaim, Penny always just considered himself a kid from North Memphis. The 1990 National High School Player of the Year turned down offers from college basketball's Blue Bloods in favor of playing for his hometown program. At Memphis State, Penny earned first-team All-American honors on his way to getting picked number 3 overall in the NBA draft. And the riches of the NBA never lured Penny away from the Mid-South, keeping a home there in the offseason. And when knee injuries derailed a potential Hall of Fame career, Penny returned to Memphis full-time, eventually starting a nationally renowned AAU team.
I'm not coming over here no more.
Oh, Penny in the open floor. Watch out. Oh.
Are you serious? This is like MJ.
Whoa, baby, move over Michael Jordan.
See, move over Michael Jordan. I feel validated.
That is stuff that is, you can teach it all day long, but that's just an innate touch. That's an innate skill set that not a lot of people possess.
One distinct reason why. In order to do a move like that, you have to be able to jump. Penny Hardaway was able to do so. I was gravity challenged. Like, people that play as much basketball and have the instincts that he does can do things like this, which make people like me, which have no athleticism or instincts, just jealous and envious and entertained. If anybody's game I ever wanted to have, it's Penny Hardaway's. I was like, my game is all right. I want his game.
You know, a 6'8", 6'9" point guard. You know, everybody looked at him like a more athletic Magic Johnson.
My entire life, I wanted to be the next Magic. And then I saw Penny. I'm like, he got a real chance.
That's what he had. That magic around the field. You gotta have that flip of the wrist. He was different, man. I see why he was LeBron's favorite player. Had to be.
I don't remember the first time I saw Penny play. I think I remember seeing clips of him play. It just was like, the only thing we got common is that we're tall and we're black.
Wonderful moment for Penny Hardaway.
You know, I'm not sure. I don't know if the league really knew what they were getting when they got Penny.
100 pounds from Memphis State.
He was something new.
New perspective, right? It was just like the league was turning. And then Penny came, he was almost like, he was like a phenomenon. Smooth, flare, flash. Little Penny, the shoes.
Call these shoes anyway.
Yeah, Penny. Gotta have the whole swag.
I guess you're going for the big numbers tonight, huh?
Everything was just a fresh new approach. You know, it was different than Jordan.
We've never really seen anyone else with his height handle the ball, play point guard, be that quick. Well, if you're a basketball fan and you don't know who Penny Hardaway is, I won't waste my breath telling you because you're not a basketball fan.
You know, one of my closest friends is Gert Hemming, who used to play with Penny Hardaway for the Orlando Magic, I think from 1993 to 1995. And he told me so many great stories about Penny, how he was a leader, how he was a great teammate, even though he didn't speak as much because he was a more introverted person. He was really not only a great player, but also the glue guy. So many great attributes as a human being, but also things that he would do in practice. So I'm still so sad about that we could never see how good he actually could have become, because I think we lost so many years of basketball genius. And Yeah, it's just such a shame, man. It's such a shame. Maybe someday in AI we can say, hey, AI, create me the career of Penny Hardaway, how it would have turned out. Who knows what the future will bring. Anyway, let me know in the comments below how much love you got for Penny Hardaway. And also, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and hopefully I'll see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine.